The run from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Pass on the way. It's kicked off. Touchdown, Wildcats! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete on the right side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Takes the easy one to the back. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the... And he takes it in for the score! Touchdown, Baylor! Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. An 84-yard drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense.
Into double coverage, and they made him pay It's intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
With jet sweep pass. Bulls his way forward. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Floating away. He's going to run it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down?
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Whoa, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He'll get rid of it. Fires into traffic, picked off.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A strike downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's looking to throw it. Stands in and takes the hit. He makes a grab, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And the Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Castillo. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Arizona comes out with another first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback extends the play.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for it all. And it's caught inside the 20. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway.
Set to kick this one.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They had the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second, going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Mano-a-mano, man. One-on-one go ball. Who's going to make a play? The defender steps up to the occasion, knocks that one away for an incompletion.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He'll take another shot here. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Arizona. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the Heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Bears are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Ellis. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Looking to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. A spender fella, and he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Bears have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He'll take a shot. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now on second down. Wide out in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Boone. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Bears line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get them behind.
Touchdown, Baylor! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen, calmer. Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. The offense has the whole playbook open to him on 3rd and short. They try to slip in the screen. Did not fool the defense at all. Nice stop by the defense.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. A 3rd and long coming up here. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Makes the grab on the left side. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Arizona! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Bears want to move quickly.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Quarterback checking off. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Boone. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Touchdown Bears! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Can't get him to the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Okay, Justin, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's got his man. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Going up top on first down. He's got it. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
In Arizona.
They want to just keep throwing it. He's got the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
He fires one deep down the right side. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football all over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot. But you gave him a little bit of hope.
Sends it downfield. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. All kinds of running room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one. It's one.
Looking deep down the right side. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He slings it deep to the left. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the catch down the right side. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Baylor! And the pummeling has started. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the